How's it going, folks? The Gooch here with another app review. I apologize if my voice, nose, or lungs don't sound the best, but I'm just getting over a cold. So, with that said, although I always sound stuffed up anyway, I have an app review. It is a game. I actually was sent a request from the developer of this app to check it out and to give my opinions on it. And while I was hoping to get it done last weekend, my daughter sprained her ankle, so some things came up. So that said, I've played around with the app. I've had my daughter actually play with the game a little bit, and so I thought I'd go ahead and show you what it is, and I guess allude you to my opinion on it, and go from there. Okay, so here we are in my iPhone. If I go into my games folder, the games is called Bad Bugs. I have the free version of the app, which is Bad Bugs Lite, because that's actually kind of what I was told, just to go ahead and do the free version. And the full version is basically, I believe, the same thing, maybe with more content. And I would doubt there are ads on the paid version, but that might be something we have to check out. So we just start up the app here. And right away you can obviously see the ad bar at the bottom. The interface of the game itself actually is pretty cool. I haven't actually gone through the extras yet, but we'll just go ahead and hit play. Right now I've actually made it through level 3. As you can see, there's 5 levels within at least the free game version of the game. We're just going to go ahead and start with level 1. You go ahead and select your difficulty. I actually haven't tried hard, so we're going to go ahead and try hard right now. And then you go ahead and start. Basically what it is you have a set of flowers on the right hand side of the screen that you're trying to keep bugs away from, using either the sun's or in later missions the moon's rays. So right away you just basically tap to kill the bugs, and you're shooting solar energy, or however you want to put it, basically. And so if you miss a guy, you want to make sure that you kind of pull your hand away every so often. The big things that I've noticed, well, first of all, the gameplay is actually quite fun. It actually gets harder. He introduces more bugs down the line, and they're usually faster and a little bit harder to get, because obviously you have a delay from when you actually fire the screen, so you want to fire in front of the bug. And obviously, depending on where the sun is, as well as you got to also hit these clouds that come down too, that rain. Depending on where the sun is, it also it can increase or decrease the delay. So you kind of got to watch where the sun is. Thankfully, actually, there doesn't seem to be any limitation on how many shots. Then every so often you get these combo shots where you have the fiery wrath of the sun, I guess. And basically you just point that at whatever object you want to kill and eradicate. So, the best thing I found is to definitely just keep doing what you're doing, but then pull away every so often just to make sure that a bug hasn't gotten past you. And then you basically start back up with the whole shooting spoodle. I did notice that you can only have so many fireballs off at once before it literally has to stop. Or maybe how many fireballs can you have on the screen at once. Maybe that's what it goes off of. Which is actually a good limitation. Not having a limitation on the amount of ammo you have, because obviously the sun doesn't have a limitation on the amount of rays it's going to shoot anyway. So it makes more sense. Oh, see, every so often though, this happens. Where you accidentally click the ad. You gotta click the X down there and you continue your gameplay. That's actually the biggest gripe I have about the free version of the app. Because obviously I haven't tried the paid version, which I would assume does not have the ads. But I wish the developer would have actually added the ad bar to the top, because you're not clicking at the top of the screen. You're not going to accidentally click the ad there. Obviously, though, if they want you to click the ads, you're going to hit. My daughter, more than anybody else, clicked that ad bar more than I. It kind of pissed me off, because having her play with me around, she just kept clicking the ad bar accidentally. So at the end, they give you your score. You can go back to the main level. You can restart the level to try it again, or you can continue. Quick loading on the levels, obviously. And then from here, you're going to go from the sun, now you're going to have the moon, and you're going to be shooting the moon's rays, which is, basically the same thing, different shape, and different sound. But I mean, in all reality, it really is the same thing. So there's not much difference between the night play and the day play. So I just like to fire extra at each just to make sure. Oh, see, now I did. I clicked it again. For, you know, specifically for the free version, it's quite a fun game actually. You know, I can't. There's not too many things I wish that I would think would be different. Obviously, you can see the animation, specifically the animation, the moon and stuff, reminds me at least of Japanimation or you know, various specific types of animation. So you get the lunar death ray too, or whatever you want to call it. I'm not too sure what he calls it. And just go ahead and go around. Now, obviously, I haven't. Maybe I'm just show you what happens. I'll let a couple bugs slip by to go ahead and go start gnawing on my flowers. See if I can't just kill that guy. Oh, there's like 3 of them there. So you can see. Oh, there I did it again. Look at that. So you can see that kind of gets annoying. If nothing else, it kind of sucks. So you see, they just ate one of my flowers, and if you let all 3 of them go, I believe you lose a level and you're going to have to either start again. But that's actually the first flower I ever lost. I wanted to try to show you the different characters here. That's the only reason that we're kind of keep going. It's nice to have the moon right there because there's almost no delay. I can just kind of terminate these guys. So there we go. Finish that level. Obviously, I lost 1 flower, so I didn't do as good. So I shouldn't get as many points. Now the new bug, the speed demon during the fight. He's quite a bit faster than the rest of the bugs. And I'll show you that real quick before I finish up the review here. So obviously now we're back to the daytime again. We're using the solar energy. So obviously you can see he's quite a bit faster there. So you can see my frustration already with the whole. I can understand, you know, you're producing a free version of the game. You're going to want to have some kind of revenue from it somehow to pay for, you know, obviously you have to pay to be a developer, so I have no problems with that. So obviously you can see they're a lot harder to get. So anyway, but I mean the big thing is that the ad bar should not be at the bottom because that's where you're doing all your pointing. Let's take a peek at the extras real quick. So you can obviously have 3 different languages. That's cool. You can turn the music off or on. There's different all the sound effects from the bugs themselves. You can turn those off and on depending on how you want. Credits. I'm not too sure about that. Yeah, I'm not too sure about the whole credits part of the game. You can email the developer about the game. I'm going to delete that. You can connect with Facebook and obviously tell people about it. Connect with Twitter and tell them about it. Same things you can do with a lot of games. So, with that said, you can obviously see it's a neat game. Actually, it actually is quite entertaining. My daughter actually liked it. Other than the fact that she kept hitting the app or the ad bar. She quite enjoyed the gameplay. She thought it was actually neat. And she's only 5 years old. She actually was able to do it pretty good. She wasn't as... Once she understood the delay and her brain started calculating the delay she was firing out in front, she did a lot better. And she only got to play it for maybe 5-10 minutes or so. So, I mean, I've played it actually quite a few times, actually, just kind of going through the first 3 levels. I haven't gone past that. That's about as much time I've had at a time. I keep starting at level 1 and just keep working my way up. But obviously you can see that the levels progress and the characters that you're fighting definitely get harder. So that's Bad Bugs. So there you have it. That is the Bad Bugs Lite version of the game. The Bad Bugs on Fire, which is the full version, goes for 99 cents on the App Store. It has, I believe, 20 levels of play. rather than just the 5, I guess is what the free version has. And I guess there's 20 more that are going to be coming for it that you'll I guess get as the updates progress. From what I can tell, the paid version does not have ads at the bottom, which is worth the 99 cents, to be honest, because the ads ruin the gameplay. As you saw, just how many times did I click it in my review alone, and my daughter clicked it a heck of a lot more than I did. So with that said, check it out. Check the light version if you like how the kind of look away from the ad stuff, and if you like how the gameplay goes, I'd say just get the 99-cent version, because it is a fun game. It is a great game for those quick things, kind of that filler that Plants vs Zombies or Angry Birds or any of those have. It's a great quick pickup game. You don't have to, if you beat a level and you have to stop after that, it's not that hard, because you can actually start up wherever you left off. So with that said, check it out on the App Store. Again, go to the App Store, search Bad Bugs, or in this review, check out the information. I'll have a link for it, and we'll get credit if you go ahead and buy it. So with that said, appreciate you checking me out. Check us out on our website, appgooch.com. I know I have a couple apps out there that I haven't done actual reviews on yet, but I'm going to hit that up here shortly. So, or I guess written reviews on. But be sure to check out the other reviews here on YouTube as well. With that said, thanks for checking us out, and we'll see you again soon. Thanks.